Hello, wonderful people. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. We are here with Ian, and let's see what he has to say. It is settled then. I will journey to the Asim steppe with the Scions. Yugiri and Hakuro, I leave our other neighbors to you. Nice. My apologies, but I won't be joining you. I am no etherologist, and what skills I do possess are unlikely to be of any great use to the mission. But more importantly, it seems to me that the ruins in the burn warrant attention. And so, while you are away securing an energy source, I will engage our friends at Garland Ironworks to undertake a complete overhaul of the field generators. We'll need them in good working order if our plan is to succeed. I trust there are no objections. Have care in the burn. Nah. Bye-bye. Have care on the steppe. From what I hear, the Alisaie like fighting with friends almost as much as foes. Good luck. I mean, I beat them once, I will beat them again. Just the three of us then. Very well. Shall we make first for reunion? Let's go. And here we are. Let's see. So this is the Asim steppe. The tales do not do it justice. If you think the view is impressive here, wait until we reach higher ground. Actually, seeing as it is your first visit, permit me to show you my favorite spot. Oh, we're gonna climb up there again. See you guys. Oh! Oh, nice, I don't have to walk. I always love it when I don't have to do stuff.
I will never tire of this vista. The endless fields, the boundless skies. 'Tis a sight to make a man forget his cares.
But not his purpose, I trust. Might this be a fitting moment to tell us what we are doing here?
Of course. During my time with the mole, I learned some few myths of this land. One goes thus. In the distant past, when all seemed doomed, a wayfaring soul came unto the steppe. Venturing into the northern crag, he received of Nama a sliver of her essence, a shard of the shining moon, and with it clove the tainted land from the earth. The end thus averted, to these fields did the wayfaring soul return, and venturing once more into the northern crag, he buried the shard, and made unto the heavens an offering of blood.
A tainted land cloven from the earth and an offering of blood to the heavens. Azizlar and Dalamud.
That was my thinking, yes.
And you believe that yonder mountains hide an artifact possessed of sufficient power to raise Azizlar up to the heavens? I suppose that might suffice.
Worth a closer look, would you say?
I would.
Nice. From here we shall travel to Mol Ilo. There we may ask Serena about the particulars of the myth and raise the matter of an alliance with the rulers of the steppe. Alrighty, let's go. Alrighty, so here we are. Let's see what Serena is gonna tell us. Ian, Laura, I'm glad of your visit and the opportunity to welcome a new friend. How may we serve you? There is a matter I would discuss with the mole. It concerns not only the peoples of the steppe, but of every land in the Far East. A shard of the shining moon left behind by a wavering soul. And you need this to protect our lands. I do. My friends and I wish to find the shard and ascertain the extent of its power. Will you tell me more of the place where it lies buried? This northern crag. If that is your wish, in the mountains to the north there is a cavern called the House of the Crooked Coin. Inside this cavern are pillars of stone that legend holds to be the source of Nama's power. There I believe you will find what you seek. Ah yes, I know the place. There's a brisk walk from here, and what are your thoughts on an alliance? Should the Empire return our lands, will be... Should the Empire return, our lands will be engulfed in a storm of conflict, whether we will it or no. If we do not stand together, we will fall apart. This I believe with all my heart. However... Among the tribes of the steppe, there are those who revere Nama above all else. To them the pillars are sacred and not to be disturbed. Should you proceed as you propose, such tribes are like to spurn an alliance, prompting others to follow their example. That is my concern. But it is by no means certain that the pillars will provide the power you seek. If you risk the ire of the followers of Nama, might you not first visit the House of the Crooked Coin? If all is as you hope, we may then consider how best to earn their blessing. I thank you for your counsel. We will do as you suggest. I have no desire to give offense to those with whom I would join hands. Thank you for your understanding. Though the mole may reign over the steppe today, this decision will shape the days to come, and we will not force others into war against their will. Nor we. 100-fold stronger are they who choose to fight for of their own accord. Alrighty. The will of the moon. It seems the time has come to put my skills to use. Pray, lead the way to the House of the Crooked Coin. Let's go then. Right, we made it.
Such an abundance of ether.
Are we in luck?
We are. This is an Allagan artifact, most likely built to regulate the flow of ether. I strongly suspect the ancients used it to stem the flow from here to the burn. That would explain how they were able to untether what became Ascians from its surroundings. But were we to throw open the floodgates, the resultant deluge would surely be sufficient to raise our wall. And in restoring the flow, we may also restore life to the wasteland.
What is it?
While the device itself harbors a surfeit of ether, the opposite is true of the surrounding area. An effect of regulation, perhaps. A similar phenomenon seemed to be occurring in Doma. Whatever the explanation, the answer will not reveal itself here. We have seen what we needed to see. Let us return to Mol Ilo.
I see. Well, let's go back then. And we're back. You found that which you seek then. Great indeed is the Dusk Mother's power. If not less will suffice to protect our lands, the blessing of the other tribes must now be sought. Of course, but to which tribes should we appeal? There are many who worship Nama, but none are so fervent in their faith as the Dotharl. Their consent shall be the key. The Dotharl, you spoke of them. A warlike tribe possessed of unique customs and beliefs. I sense that cooperation will not be easily won. Nay, but it will be well worth the effort. The Thrall fear nothing, death least of all, and our alliance would be greatly strengthened by their presence. Let us go to the Dotharl Ka and treat with their Khatun Sadu. Let's go. And we're here. You again. Other matters demand our time, Hagan, unless it is battle you seek. Alas, not quite the opposite, in fact. Talking, always talking. You say the pillars hold great power. Of course they do. They are the source of Nama's strength. To the Dotharl, no place is more sacred, and we will make ash of any who would defile it, though I see this is not your wish. You see the wisdom of our proposition, then. You will join hands with us. I said nothing of joining hands. You wish to wield Nama's power to defend these lands, and this I will allow. But for leaving the steppe to fight the man in iron, I would have something in return. Namely? Namely battle with you, Hagan. The Nadam ended ere it began. I would face you again alone without distractions. Defeat me, prove yourself the stronger, and you shall have the Dotharl as your allies. Surely these are agreeable terms. Easy. Well, this not wholly unexpected turn of events, though I had assumed I would be the one required to fight. Alas, the Khatun has made her choice. Are we dance? Yes. It shall be a battle in the steppe, shall not soon forget. Already, my soul burns brighter. Prepare yourself, Hagen, and await me outside the car, I don't know. I will gather my witnesses and join you anon. Okay. Let's go beat them up. Alright, we're here. Let's see.
Yes! This spot shall serve as well as any. I shall enjoy this Harn.
Is this truly necessary? Have you no peaceable way of making decisions?
Speak not of peace. You stand before proud warriors of the Dotharl. In the heat of battle do our souls burn brightest. We lay low the strong that we may rise higher. That is our way, the way of might. There is no other.
Oh, they do not want for conviction.
Indeed. It's what makes them such dangerous enemies, and such useful allies.
Enough talk! It is time to fight!
Oh, that was easy as hell.
In death do our souls sing! In death do our souls sing!
Oh my god, is she gonna get up like 20 times? Oh my god.
In death do our souls sing! In death do our souls sing! How it burns! In death do our souls sing! In death do our souls sing!
That was boring.
Yes! Yes! Not since the Nardum has my soul burned so! Come! We have only just begun!
Oh my god, for real?
Enough! You were not granted leave to set the steppe ablaze.
Well,
Thank
well,
you.
the sun has come out to play.
Be gone, Moonstruck Oranir! I am busy!
Fool of a Dotharl! Have you forgotten the face of your master already? The sun will never set! From his seat on high, he reigns over all, now and forever. Yet what should he find here but a battle to determine the fate of the steppe? A battle waged without his blessing. This will not stand. You, Doman! You who come to petition the warriors of this land, forget that all Nama's children are wards of the Orinir. As first among my brothers, your petition is mine alone to judge.
These words are as wind from a horse's backside. Plentiful, but your axe sings more sweetly. Let her speak for you.
Insolent child. You will learn your place!
Forgive me, Brother Magni, but we have an arrangement with the Dotharl. We will not abide any interruptions.
So be it. The sun will pass judgment on all. Didakul, join me.
More.
The sun is in good company. We may dance alone.
Beg not for mercy, for you will have none. Bear witness to the power and the glory of Azim!
Constantly at each other's throats like rabid dogs. Gods, I'm turning into her. I have not the patience for this. But if we must fight, let us at least be brief. Come.
I have to defeat. I'm Y'shtola.
Kneel or die!
Oh no. Oh, rip. That's what I wanted to do.
Bow down before me! Kneel or die!
Ah, rip.
Kneel or die! Kneel or die! Bow down before me!
Hey, Hien, that's gonna hurt, my man. Can't I have rescue or something? Oh. Wait, he's tanky as hell.
Kneel or die!
Oh, I have no mana. No.
Bow down before me! Tremble before the sun!
Oh, they don't break. Oh, whoops.
Let us be about it!
Rude. Oh.
Yeah. Aoife, to me.
Why do they always do that stuff at the end of
Have at
everything?
you.
Like, why can't they just do it at the beginning? What strength, what grace is this? I don't know, it's Y'shtola.
Never have I felt such bliss in defeat.
But they would die till... they would fight till she dies. I don't know.
'Twas a battle to burn soul and flesh to ash. We Dotharl will lend you our strength as promised. Narma's power is yours to wield. What does the sun say to that?
The sun is not driven by base motives such as yours. But they have been judged and found worthy. It is the way of the Urianger to accord recognition and respect to the strong. You have made sufficient proof of your strength. The sun shall answer your call.
You have our thanks. We are glad to call you allies.
You? By what are you called?
Someone has a crush.
Y'shtola, why?
Are you my Nama?
I beg your pardon?
In battle, you shone with all the majesty of the full moon's light. Your healing touch, the embodiment of the Dusk Mother's love. Long had I wondered if my Nama might not be a woman of the steppe. Beholding you, I am all but certain. Now, look into my eyes. Could it be? Could you be?
She's like, the fuck?
I am. Not interested, little son. Try again when you've become a man.
Damn.
Little?
Little son! Little son! Does it pain you, little son? Crave you salve to soothe the ache? Fire to sear the wound in your heart?
That was uncalled for.
We have wasted enough time here. Siren awaits for word of our success.
At least I didn't have to travel through the whole step again. Yet not only to contend with Sadu, but Manai too. Such a fierce battle there must have been. Yet here you stand triumphant. Having passed such a test, they could not well deny you their allegiance. The mob will make no such demands. Weak though we are, we will gladly stand with you. The steppe is our home, and we will defend it with all our being. You have my heartfelt thanks. Of all the tribes of the steppe, there is none I would rather have at my side. God's willing, many more will rally to our cause. I shall send you word when we have answers from all the tribes. I cannot thank you enough, Serena. None of this would have been possible without you. Nice. Man. You have the requisite consent. It's time to put Nama's power to use. If the ether flows as planned, all that remains is to have the Ironworks engineer do their work at the ruins. Come, let us return to the House of the Crooked Coin. Let's go. Just love jumping back and forth the whole time. I shall begin at once. You may wish to step back. Let's step back.
Did it work?
Doesn't look like it worked.
It did.
Oh.
Ether may flow freely to the burn once more.
Yay! I do not pretend to understand what you did, Y'shtola, but you did it. Thanks to you and Dora, of course, we have taken a momentous step forward, securing our defenses. Now, as much as I believe the rest is in order, we should probably make haste back to the Enclave. Agreed, the others may already have returned from their missions, and I would know how things stand. As would I. Without further ado then. Let's go back. Alrighty, we're back. Let's see what Alisaie has for us. Judging by your triumphant expressions, I take it all went well on the Seam Step. Indeed, we have secured a suitable source of energy for the barrier. Good. Dotharl and I have commissioned Garland Ironworks to ensure that the field generators function as they should. A team of engineers stand ready to set out for the burn at a moment's notice. You need only say the word. I thank you for engaging their services on our behalf. The minutiae of the arrangement you may leave to me. Which just leaves the small matter of our lines. So Yugiri and Hakuro, how fared you with our neighbors? My lord, all of the factions we approached are in agreement that the Empire poses a threat, and many responded positively to talk of an alliance. From Hingashi and Suinasato, however, we received outright rejections. The former will not break its treaty with the Empire, and the latter will not involve itself in conflict. Just as we expected then. Well, there is naught to be done about it. We must focus on the rest. To each of the nations that were amenable to an alliance, I will personally send a missive. And once I have attended to that, I believe we will have done everything we can to fortify Doma's defenses. For the time being at least. All of which means you may have to leave for the meeting in Alamigo with a lighter heart. Yugiri, Hakuro, if you would be so kind as to hold the fort in my absence. My friends, we could not have achieved so much in so little time without your help. For that I give you my heartfelt thanks. Till the meeting then. I took the liberty of asking Thancred to attend as well. He should have arrived in the Alamican quarter by now. Then let us not keep him waiting, shall we? Let's go to the meeting. Alrighty, we're here. Let's see. Y'shtola has told me all, and I duly told Urianger and Y'shtola. Y'shtola in particular was concerned about Alphinaud, but I assured her that everything that can be done is being done. She agreed to continue with her own tasks for the time being, on the condition that I contact her the moment there isn't any development. So that leaves 4 of us to attend the council. Arenwald is here to assist with security incidentally, though the poor lad seems altogether too distracted for the task. Another one missing Alphinaud, I expect. Oh, but it's almost time. As soon as you are ready, present yourself to the guardsmen at the palace entrance. I shan't be far behind. Let's go. The Scions of the 7th Dawn, welcome to Alamigo. The Alliance leaders have already arrived. May I show you to the meeting chamber? Yeah, several cutscenes, please, with voice acting. That would be amazing.
Mistress Lys,
Yes.
Commander Aldin, it gives me great pleasure to formally welcome the city-state of Alamigo to the Eorzean Alliance.
The pleasure is ours, Your Grace. I know I speak for all Alamegans when I say that we are glad of this chance to stand with our comrades of the Alliance.
And we for our part are glad indeed to be able to welcome friends both old and new.
Lord Hien of Doma, at your service. Pray, accept my heartfelt thanks for your generous invitation.
Nay, 'tis we who must thank you for journeying so far. And 'twould be remiss of me not to acknowledge the part the Scions of the 7th Dawn have played in bringing all of us together. In times of great unrest, you and yours have been our constant companions, without whom we would not be here.
We still didn't finish our dinner, by the way, Emmerich.
With apologies to Lord Hien and Mistress Alisaie, it occurs to me
that we have not gathered in this way since that fateful day in Uldar.
The day I lost my arm and my freedom. As I lay in my cell, never did I dream that I would one day be given the chance to represent my homeland at this council. I would not even be alive had you not plucked me from the jaws of death. You, Ugiri, and Alphinaud. Would that the lad could be with us.
I too owe my presence here to Alphinaud, in so many ways. Until such time as he returns, I mean to carry on his good work as best I can.
Come, friends. Let us leave the past in the past and turn our eyes to the future. My Lord Hien, pray, tell us how things stand in the east.
Having heard the rumors of dissent in Garlemald, I dared to dream of a peaceable solution.
The Empire will not so easily change its ways. If the Garleans have a mind to take back Doma and Alamigo, we'll be hard-pressed to stop them, even with the might of 6 nations. But while we lack the strength to fight the tide, a course may yet present itself, if we read the winds aright.
The winds suggest but one course to me. One which leads from the sea unto the river and thence to the source of all our woes.
The Ascians.
Indeed. All here have felt their blighted touch. It was the bringers of chaos who nurtured the Archbishop's tyrannical ambitions. They who bestowed upon him the secrets of summoning, as they have so many others before and since. And while they remain, we shall know no peace.
Our objective is clear. The question is how to achieve it. That our enemy parades about in Xenos' skin poses problems in itself, but ere we get to them, how are we to infiltrate the Empire and get close enough to strike?
While I see the wisdom in targeting the Ascians, an assassination attempt on Garlean soil would do little to aid our cause, even were it to succeed. It's time we used our enemy's preferred tactic: subterfuge.
You have an idea?
Speak your mind, Master Thancred. None here know the enemy better than the Scions, and you mayhap best of all. Whatever it is you propose, we will give it fair hearing. On that you have my word.
Very well, Admiral. My proposal is thus. We dispatch the shinobi to Imperial territory. There, they sow the rumor that the Crown Prince perished in the battle for Alamigo, and that the man parading around is in fact a corpse inhabited by a servant of darkness.
Well, it does have the ring of truth about it. And were the Garleans to learn that their future ruler is a puppet, the Empire would be shaken to the core.
But at the risk of sounding stupid, would they actually believe such an unlikely story? I didn't.
Ordinarily not. But prior to his miraculous recovery, rumors of Xenos' death had already begun to circulate around the Empire. Ultimately, however, what the masses believe is not our chief concern. Our true objective is to create an opening for rival factions within Garlemald to exploit.
Just as a war of succession erupted in the wake of Emperor Solus's death.
A war which raged until but recently, plunging the Imperial House into disarray as nephew and uncle grappled for the throne. It is no coincidence that one of Varus's first acts as Emperor was to name Xenos heir apparent, family feuds being so tiresome when armies are involved. Not all welcomed his choice of successor, however. There is no shortage of individuals who aspire to the throne, who would jump at any chance to seize power. The news that Xenos is not only dead, but a puppet to diabolical forces would be too enticing to ignore.
Thancred is really smart.
The Empire would not be quick to recover from a second war of succession.
I am no stranger to infiltrating Imperial territory. With a team of operatives gathered from among the Alliance's finest, the plan should have a reasonable chance of success.
Dorma already has shinobi in place throughout the provinces. We stand ready to act, and act we must. What say you all?
I'm for Master Thancred's proposal. We shine a light upon the Ascian and test the Empire's unity. 'Twas his plot that scuttled Doma's negotiations, was it not? Why then, if we can eliminate him, there may yet be a chance for peace. Let us wage this war of subterfuge, that we may one day lay down our arms. Gods know we never will while the Ascians remain.
That way. Sorrow.
That's creepy.
History must be changed.
That's a lot of darkness. Who is this? I don't understand. Yes, who is this?
Ahead looms a calamity.
Way to ignore my
Ahead
question.
looms light, expunging all form and life. Twin dooms only you can forestall. Only you.
What's the matter?
What?
There's a voice.
Wait, all the sounds can hear it.
Spies in our midst?
Nay, I sense no such presence.
Let expanse contract. Eon become instant.
What's going on,
Throw
man?
wide the gates that we may pass.
Who is there? What is there? And all the Scions.
Is it over?
Oh, looks like it. No,
Master
not
Thancred!
Thancred.
"12 for Fend.
But is he dead?
Bear him to a private chamber. Have every healer make ready.
What?
Swiftly!
Did he just die? Yo, give us good news, man.
Master Thancred remains in slumber. Though his vital signs appear stable, he's unresponsive.
Oh, she's just in a coma.
What could have done this? And why just him and not the others?
Yeah, for real. And what was that voice, man?
I'm afraid we could not identify the cause, my lady. Our examinations revealed no wounds, nor the presence of any poisonous substances.
Gods, that only makes it worse. You're to let us know the moment there's any change, all right?
Apparently Lise is not actually a Scion then. Haha.
Thank you for coming. Knowing Thancred, he would apologize for being otherwise engaged at so crucial a juncture.
In gifting us a course of action, Thancred sowed the seed of all that is to follow. We have but to nurture it as best we can. To him, I would say, rest easy, that he may wake to enjoy the fruits of our labors. Now, the matter of the mysterious voice must not be forgotten. Will you tell me exactly what happened?
Yeah, tell me what
Alisaie
happened.
and I heard a voice in the moments before Thancred collapsed. It was accompanied by a severe headache, as if something were clutching at our minds. Did you experience the same thing?
Yeah, but it doesn't feel like the echo, no? I mean, the echo is usually not that bad.
So, in between the voice and the pain, you felt as if you were somewhere else entirely.
Your testimony confirms my suspicion. That which you experienced was, I believe, your soul being plucked from your flesh. Called.
Excuse me? My soul being plucked from my flesh? Wait, was that Zodiac or something? I mean, it's kind of like when you talk to Heidelin, right? But it was dark, and Zodiac is like dark, and Heidelin and Alisaie or something like that, no?
I myself examined Thancred. Reach out as I may, I could not sense in him the spark of life that is his soul.
So Thancred lost his soul?
That Thancred alone was stricken so is likely due to his heightened sensitivity to the effects of ether, a consequence of his prior possession by the Ascian La Hebrea. The owner of the voice, whoever it may be, reached out to you, called your souls, and in so doing, caused you and yours such pain.
But if that's true, where exactly are we being called to?
I know not. Yet one thing is plain. Whoever waits for you on the other side is possessed of a power unlike any I have ever known.
Forgive us, Lys, but may we leave Thancred in your care for a time?
As if you had to ask. I may not be a scion anymore, but I'm no less a friend. Don't worry. I'll see to it that Thancred's well looked after. Just focus on solving this mystery, all right?
Thank you, Lys. As the Elder Seedseer says, 'tis no ordinary individual we are dealing with. Nor can we discount the possibility of Ascian involvement.
Whoever or whatever is behind this, the sooner we find out, the better.
Yeah, I don't want my soul plucked. Or maybe I do. I don't know. Can we get a scene from Thancred? Like his POV? That would be really nice. I just tried to call Urianger on his link pearl. He didn't respond, but I dare to hope that he possesses some knowledge we do not. Ah, Urianger, something happened during the meeting. Thancred's collapsed. A disembodied voice suddenly started. Well, but we should talk about this in person. Alright, we'll meet you there. There was Urianger who heard the voice too. And Fenelon. As we alone were afflicted at the meeting, I had my suspicions, but if the voice also spoke to Urianger, there can be little doubt. The sounds were targeted specifically. What? By whom and to what end is the question, one to which we must find an answer with all possible haste. Oh my god, that's so cool. And so insane. You have learned to emote Endure. Nice. Okay, so there is just one more quest left in the 4.4, I think. So we're gonna do that, even though this part is gonna be a bit longer. But yeah, I'm really into it right now. So yeah, let's hop into it. Urianger agreed to meet us at the Rising Stones. If any of the others heard the voice, we'll find out soon enough. Good luck, I should get back to the meeting with the Elder Seedseer, but if there's anything I can do, anything at all, you must let me know, alright? Promise me. Yeah. Right, let's be on our way. Let's go! Wait, there's more. Wait, I don't have to go myself? That's convenient.
Urianger! Gods, it's good to see you.
Would that our meeting were under happier circumstances. I judged the voice sufficient cause for concern even before you sent word of its effect on our comrade.
You heard it too, then?
Aye. And all but certainly at the selfsame instant. Alas, pained as I was, I could make little sense of what few words did then reach mine ears.
Who do you think is responsible? Could this be the Ascians doing?
That I cannot say. Not when so little is known. Ere I indulge in speculation, I would examine Thancred with mine own eyes.
To Alamigo, then, without further delay.
One other thing. During my visit to the Far East, I observed a strange phenomenon.
Thou referrest, I presume, to the localized reduction in etheric density.
Well, that spares me the trouble of an explanation. Yes, I noted precisely that at two apparently unconnected locations. I take it the phenomenon is not limited to the Far East.
Indeed not. Of late, our agents charged with surveilling the beast tribes have spoken of little else. In every corner of the realm, they tell of places in which the ether hath grown thin. Naturally, my suspicions first turned to primal activity, but the areas thus affected betray no evidence of summoning. I must confess to being quite perplexed.
If the same phenomenon is being observed in multiple locations on opposite sides of the world, we may safely discount regional factors. Needless to say, this warrants further investigation.
Indeed, I shall make it my task to.
What? Again? No,
the
no.
Voice. It calleth to me once more.
I love that he keeps the Shakespeare in his veins. No, not you too, Urianger. Wait, Y'shtola too?
I hear it too.
Oh, do we just hear it again?
Only you. Only you.
No! Y'shtola! Urianger!
Throw wide
What about me?
the gates.
Oh, it's the Gucci. Nice.
No. No, this can't be happening!
No, not Y'shtola, Urianger. No! No!
Y'shtola! Urianger! Open your eyes! Open your eyes, I beg you!
So it's just me and Alisaie left.
Say something! Anything! Not again. Please, not again.
Wait, what about Tataru? Shouldn't we go check on her too? Forgive me, that was an unseemly display. It happened before your very eyes, my lady. None here would have behaved any differently. We have borne the two of them to a private chamber. But tell me, is it true that Master Thancred languishes in a like state in Alamigo? I'm afraid so, though given the circumstances it would seem best to observe them together. I was sent word to Lise that he should be brought here. Take heart, my lady. The world is full of scholars and knowledgeable folk of every persuasion. Someone out there is bound to know what ails our comrades and how it may be cured. Thus will we rouse them no matter what. That we will, Hori, that we will. But first things first, our comrades will have questions. May I ask that you explain the situation to them? I must attend to a private matter. Oh, I promised I'd visit someone in Limsa Lominsa. He's been waiting at Maelstrom Command for a while now. You know, you should come along too. I think he'd be glad to see you. Let's go. Alright, here we are. Let's see. As you've probably guessed, that's Gabu we've come to see. The private here will bring him out to us. Ever since the Maelstrom took him in, I've tried to visit as often as I can, and after what befell our friends, I was taken by the urge to visit again. It's difficult to explain. Really? Yeah, sweet, but why did I have to come here for that?
Here he is, my lady.
Gabu, it's been too long.
I'm afraid there's been no change. If he can see or hear us, he has given no sign.
I see. You're still fighting. I'm proud of you. We promised that we would come and visit you together, didn't we? Alphinaud and I. I'm sorry that we haven't managed that yet. You know, with the three of us like this, does it not remind you of that night? Of the stars beyond count twinkling in the heavens? I was feeling pretty low back then. Powerless. But I knew that my brother was close by if I needed him, and that the others would be waiting for me back at the Rising Stones. Not like now.
We got more important stuff to do, Alisaie.
I've seen my share of trouble since coming to Eorzea. Been reminded again and again of my limitations, of how little I can change about this world. And I've come to know the sorrow of parting all too well. But to have the people I hold dear struck down before my eyes, and be powerless to help them, that I cannot bear.
You still have me, you don't have to bear this burden alone. Maybe not for long. Can't Alisaie pass out too?
And for that I am grateful. I don't know what I would do without you. Well, that's more than enough brooding for one day. Come on. We have friends to save.
Thank you. So we came here for a therapy session, that's it. Let's return to the Rising Stones and take it from there. Thanks again for agreeing to come, it meant a lot to me. No worries. Let's go. Okay, so we're back. Still hope Alisaie is gonna pass out soon. I did some thinking on the way back, and I think Hori is right. We need to seek outside help. Ordinarily, we would turn to our own experts on such matters, but they're both among the stricken. I will begin by reaching out to the myriad guilds and research institutions here in Eorzea. Additionally, Grandfather and Philia had a wealth of connections between them, and I mean to explore those avenues too. We'll find a way to save everyone, mark my words. Much more has happened in recent days, some of it for the good, some not so. But all around me, people continue their fight. From the shinobi who search for Alphinaud to the Alliance members who make ready to move against the Empire, they march on in the face of great adversity, bearing heavy burdens. Everyone is playing their part, and so must I. You have your own part to play, I know, and that's bigger than most, so I won't keep you. Just promise that you'll visit from time to time, and I promise I'll have good tidings to share with you when you do. Sounds good. Nice cutscenes. Hopefully with more interesting stuff. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace.
The Populares no longer present an obstacle. Now is the time to bring the Empire's might to bear. A word from your Radiance is all it takes. But one word, and the Imperial army will fall upon Alamigo as a pack of bloodthirsty wolves and tear that feeble nation apart. Have you no words for me? Despite the lengths I go to, an emissary playing the part of a fool. When first I took this face, I swore to use all of my knowledge, all of my power, to further the cause of the Empire. My deeds stand testament to my commitment. And with this adamant flesh at my disposal, I could destroy the Icon Slayer as easily as one might swat a fly. Why do you hesitate? Our enemy is resourceful. Though victory is certain now, it will not remain so indefinitely. Deliberate if you must, but be quick about it. We'll speak again when you have unburdened yourself of doubt. Until then, I take my leave, Father.
I should be the one to sigh.
The hell are you, man?
I played my part to perfection. I had earned my rest, and then, thanks to La Habrea's crowning act of idiocy, our favorite emissary sees fit to summon me back. Elidibus was ever a warrior. A most tiresome trait, would you not agree?
Looks familiar.
What Have you no words for me either? No matter. I've long grown weary of this mummery. Now, my dearest grandson, let me remind you of your place in the simplest of terms.
My grandson? So is he Varys' grandpa, so Xenos' great-grandpa. What the hell?
You do not make judgments, you administer them. Swiftly and to the letter. Naught else is your concern. Elidibus may be an insufferable bore, but he is no fool. His choices as emissary seldom err. If aught threatens the balance twixt light and dark, it falls to you to remove it. Be it by your own hands or by your armies, you have ample means at your disposal. That is why this empire exists, why I built it. Oh dear, have I touched a nerve? You always were an easy one to read. I pity you, I do. As they say, ignorance is bliss. And I know how much happier you would be not knowing the things you know. The founding father was an Ascian. And he created the Empire solely for the purpose of sowing the seeds of chaos. Don't take it personally. I merely do my duty. To bring about a calamity requires no small amount of power. And there is no surer way to obtain such power than by collecting powerful pawns. To that end, I have labored long and hard, and I must say I am quite pleased with my handiwork, paltry though it seems in comparison to Alec.
What? He just shot his grandpa.
You fiends are overfond of your own voices. Mark me, Ascian. Man is the master of his own destiny.
Wait, so he is Nessie? I don't understand. Oh.
Such a waste of time and energy. Both yours and mine. Lest you forget you are Emperor now. If you wish to spout drivel about man's destiny, save it for the masses. It will serve to give them a sense of purpose, and you pliant pieces for the game.
So I guess it's Ascian possessing his granddad.
Oh, do stop sulking, boy. You, of all people, should understand. Ours is a struggle to restore both mankind and the world to their rightful state. Viewed thus, our goals are one and the same.
Meanwhile, at a resistance encampment somewhere in the Empire. Oh yeah, Alphinaud. Did he also have those thingies? What in the world? Well, that's not good. Dead, all dead, yet I see no wounds, nor any evidence of battle. Poison. Damn them, they finally used it. The Empire developed an alchemical weapon in Girabania, a gas, Black Rose it was called, and to breathe it is to breathe your last. And that did this. I thought the project abandoned and its vile fruit destroyed, but naught else could have wrought such an atrocity. Damn. Fools, what do they hope to gain with this butchery? Can they not see that the rule won through terror will not endure? How many more provinces must they lose? Nay, wait, this is not the work of men, but monsters, the Ascians. It cannot be a coincidence that their trail led us here. Their objective was never to rule, but to sow strife and discord. Such a crime does indeed bear the mark of the bringers of chaos. Black Rose cannot be allowed to kill again. We must find the Ascians and put an end to their plot. Well, there's a lot going down. Goddamn. Alrighty, but we're gonna continue in the next part. Thanks so much for watching. Please leave a like if you like what you see, and obviously subscribe if you would like to see more. I try to upload every single day. Yeah, thanks again for watching, and bye.